My name is Kirsty Brimelow KC, and I'm Chair of the Bar Council. I was called to the bar in 1991 and then moved through to be appointed King's Counsel, Queen's Counsel as it then was in 2011. I became a part-time judge, a recorder and a Deputy High Court judge in 2021-2022. I became chair of the Criminal Bar Association and also, prior to that, chair of the Bar Human Rights Committee. I'm now chair of the Bar Council. I studied law at Birmingham University, but I never really thought that I would definitely be a barrister. And I'm probably here partly because of stubbornness and partly because I actually found something perhaps not only that I was quite good at, but actually I also really enjoyed. So the highlights of my career, I think, run from those smaller cases, which are that feeling when you have a not guilty verdict before a jury, cases in the Court of Appeal, particularly protest cases, where I've been part of changing the law on freedom of expression, Supreme Court cases where one recently was a successful Privy Council appeal in relation to somebody being convicted of murder. But I think probably a huge highlight for me has been some of the international human rights work. And I've worked in cases coming from Sri Lanka, which related to the kidnapping and torture of Tamils. And that was back in 2014 when I led a team of barristers taking accounts and witness statements from victims of that torture at that time or in the years running up to that time. It was a very important report and I was very proud to launch it at the UN. I'm also very proud of taking part in the Colombian peace process, and in particular I negotiated an historic apology between former President Santos and a peace community of cacao farmers. That was a very big moment for me, and then attending the signing of the peace accord. It shows how the rule of law can really is very important and really make a difference in terms of people's lives in establishing and strengthening their rights. Today's event is so important. Not only does it enable us to link together, it breaks down any barriers between people with different heritages and also from different cultures. So I'm having a fantastic time meeting brilliant people, brilliant lawyers, and I'm very grateful to be here representing the Bar Council. I've loved Sri Lanka. I visited Sri Lanka many years ago when I was a very junior barrister, and there was much conflict there. And it probably spikes in some ways my interest in human rights law and also in conflict resolution. I followed Sri Lanka's progress. I admire its beauty. I love nature also, which it was very abundant. The species biodiversity within Sri Lanka is absolutely stunning. And so today is important in that we all can join together as lawyers, working in different areas of law and also from different backgrounds.